Aha! So welcome back to another scene for This Life, set in beautiful Duluth, Minnesota, on the Sept of the Hearth's Fire, where, I believe at last check, we have, McDuncan out being his glorious, very audible self. So audible. And so I suppose that the easiest way to segue is that Charlotte will swing by to snag up Yolana. Melanthe is off wherever Melanthe is, and, well, who knows where the other hopefuls were, but oh hey, McDuncan's coming back around. She will just fuck it, probably go as they're walking to give a gesture, or even if he's all chipper and animate and shit, just snag the arm and be like whirl around so hey, we're going to see the Ravens.
What?
We're gonna go see the Ravens.
Why?
Because they invited us, obviously.
For
To talk.
For what reason?
I'm assuming something to do with all the missions that are going on, considering the last time I saw Lily, she was talking to Perfidy and... who the fuck was the other person? Shit. Perfidy and Steve, actually.
Alright then. Well, don't just stand here. Lead on.
I'm going. I'm still walking. I'm walking here.
But really tiny steps.
I got really short legs compared to yours.
Aye. You do. You're really short-legged. I already noticed before. You got really short legs, like a long torso.
No, what? Oh my god. No, I'm just shorter than you. Don't make it weird. Don't make me self-conscious. Shoves his shoulder. Jeez.
I didn't do nothing. Nothing of the sort. Not my fault.
Squints a glance over.
What?
I don't have freakishly short legs. Jesus.
Didn't say freaky. You look like a midget kind of short, with like a normal body on top. That's awful. That would be freakish.
That would be freakish. That'd be awful.
Hey, what's wrong with midgets? You're discriminating now, Charlotte. Is that it?
No. Actually, it's just not proportions that I personally desire to have.
That's what I fucking thought.
Jeez. Giving me shit for being short. She looks gestures over to Yolana. Come on.
Yolana looks up at both of you.
She's a child.
I'm 21.
Holy shit, you're 21. I thought you were 15 or something.
No.
Well. Okay.
Look over as fucking McDuncan got the all around me are familiar.
No, it's more the oh. Oh. Alright. No, it's
fucking great. Yeah, they will continue their walkies over to the Ravens cabin.
Yep, there it is by a lake. Look.
Oh yeah, fucking exciting. Look at it. Very scenic. Let's all pause to admire the aesthetic. No.
See, look, lake. But the first person you will see is Creeping Jenny herself. She's probably sitting out actually close to the walkway that they have, probably on the porch steps. She looks like she was carving some things into, stone. Excuse me. With a little chisel.
Hey, Lily.
Look up as you all are padding up or waddling up. You hear the she's carving the wood in. You know what I mean? You can hear the sound of the it's obviously designed to cut into rocks, so she just she looks up.
Hey.
Again, there's a blink. clicks the chisel as she's carving it and goes, I don't know him. He's meant to introduce himself properly. Points at Alistair.
Oh shit! I didn't realize I actually hadn't met. My
Nope.
bad. I totally forgot. Yeah. So Alistair, of course, realizing that she's never actually met this woman because I don't fucking know that. He will, of course. I'm guessing Charlotte would have already told him that she's.
Don't worry, she's on the
Higher
wall of
rank than him.
Adrian's.
Yep. So he will, of course, take the knee and show throat because considerably higher rank.
Again, she stares. Just watches you take a knee.
I am Alistair McDuncan, known to the nation as the Iron Long, Homid Cleath Galliard of the Fianna.
And Beta of the pack, I'm assuming.
And bait with the back.
She nods to herself. Like, She eventually puts down the rock and looks like what you can see. It looks has these weird runic symbols on them. She stands up, stretches herself out a bit, like, yeah. Lily Truminson, known as Teardring of the Sea. Born on 2 legs, Theurge, and daughter of Geta Fenris and Sea Drag. Beta of the Ravens of the Lost. She just, turns and nods to herself like, yes, introductions have been done properly,
Yep,
Lily
stays
said-
down.
Lily is satisfied. She turns and sits back down again. Leaf is upstairs. He will be down in a moment.
Shall we set up on the porch, or are we going in?
You will wait for my alpha.
All right.
I don't know these two.
Fair
While
enough.
you have been in my house many times, these two I do not know. So I'll wait for my alpha to tell me whether you can come in or not. Again, no word of a threat or no word of a thing. It's just very efficient, very businesslike. And you'll see Maria, coming out to the doorway and she leans up against it. Just a little, finger wave at McDuncan and Charlotte.
Still on one knee with shout throwing. There's a smile.
Just a hey
Yeah.
finger wave.
Yep, they're the way back. Aw, hey.
So it's all of you.
Melanthe wasn't available.
Lily nods. Although you can feel, Charlotte, you can feel the zoom in.
I can
So-
feel the shade growing in her heart.
Lily just nods to herself. She she does the shame.
That's what I said.
Maria just casually goes and rests a hand on Lily, gives her a little rub on the back. And then Big Papa Fenris will come down the fucking stairs. Opens the door and realizes everyone's standing there. Stairs.
But still on one knee, not standing.
Get up, Alistair.
Stands up. It's like, yep, Araya has told me now. Thank you.
Gives Lily a look like, Do you know what I mean? It's the dad look, like you could have, but. I take it this is. Just nods to himself as he looks at his pack mates, and you go almost like they're confirming it with each other and thingy. You know what I mean?
You'll.
Just walks back in, and they walk in, essentially giving you the permission of follow.
She will just pick up pace as the others start moving. Follow them in.
Yeah, you get led into the living room. It's a nice little living room. Get further led into that, and it looks to be some sort of a library. And again, the map is pulled open. You can see the outskirts of the city, the eastern side, and it's got detailed maps of where the lawless have been pushing in, where the Blackbait's forces have attacked, like what's the choke points. It's very, very fucking detailed. Like this guy has literally like Leaf has organized this whole thing, you can tell. Carefully.
Vibrates in organized paperwork.
No look. There's no paperwork. It's just
Yeah.
a proper map. And
Still.
he'll look over as Maria sits. He sits at the head of the table. Lily sits at his right. Maria sits at his left. And there are 3 seats there for you guys. Charlotte is you can recognize. Probably Charlotte's been put in the one across from him, so it's Alpha facing Alpha.
Yep.
Very all done. Very proper.
Yep. She will trail him behind. And oh, look, we got the table set up and everything. Yeah, she will take a seat at the other end.
MacDuncan, you get put at Charlotte's right, and Johannes gets put at the left. Again, they show you hospitality. You know, they pulled the chair out for you and everything. They even asked, "Do you want drinks?" and all that shit.
But of course.
Aye.
Aye, laddie. What have you got?
Leaf will just go water for now. There'll be no drinking till we're done planning.
Oh, of course.
Then it just brings out the big fucking mug of, the big pitcher of water with ice in it, and like glasses get just plonked down.
So, I'm gonna look over this map. That's again stuff. Is it like is it a map of the whole city or
just that eastern side of the city of
side.
Duluth? Yeah, just the eastern side of Duluth on the borderlands area.
Sweet.
The boonies.
The boonies.
Yeah, sure. I'll be admittedly distracted by taking a proper look at it because, oh look, everything's actually figured out on a map.
Leaf will pick up one of the small knives he has, and he'll point. The laws have been clashing with the Blackblade here towards a place called McFinnan's gas station. It's been closed for a while, but that's been their main point of incursion. They've had several run and gun battles, and the last more intense battle took place there where we all took part in. Points at a little gas station that says McFinnan's. He's written it in like magic marker at the fountain pens.
All right.
Magic marker or fat. Those are 2 entirely different things.
Can't remember my brain, man.
So is it Sharpie or is it
I'm assuming
the fucking the one that teachers all use on the fucking blackboard, the whiteboard. That one there.
That makes sense.
It's dry erase.
The brain, but yeah, and he'll point over here. This is the old town. Points at it. Believed it was called Crosshire or something. It's been a ghost town for many years. Disappeared off the map by the looks of things. We've tried to look through records of it. Gives a shrug. That's where he's mainly had a lot of forces holed up, and that is, I believe, where you guys were when Alice died. Points again.
Yep. Charlotte's nodding along.
We've conducted raids here. Points at another gas station called Simmons. That is where the big raid took place. I'm sure you're all familiar with that one.
Right, so?
And this here has been a point of contention for our pack, which has been a lot of Bane activity. My guess is the Blackblade is using it to cause more distraction, having us focus on that, meaning he can launch his excursions in and out. That is close to the area of Crosshire, except it's more like looks to be an old ranch. Acts as almost sort of an alarm system, if you will. We've been whittling at it. Lily's been doing her best. Lily will just nod, and I'll switch to Lily, and she will say, there are some definite pain spirits, corrupted ones, a lot of corrupted spirits of the general area. We're talking a lot of trees that have gone into the passage of the worm and blocked several areas in the Umbral, which makes Umbral travel very difficult, as well as Umbral escape. They almost act as a forewarning for his troops. Now, most of his troops are, yes, kinfolk. There are some many the well-developed Fomorian there. Very tough. Seems certain ones are being designed to be Fomori or given things to make them more enhanced. We've had also confirmed sightings of the Forgotten in the area as well at some points of the incursions.
That's so. Always in this area?
She not in the area with the Banes. Maria looked point over where we had the big bat fight with the Lawless. She turned up.
All right. How does this line up, by the way, with what we have of the tunnels and all? Is that even remotely near where her eastern tunnel area is?
It is, but it's a ways back. Like it's past the town. Like the tunnel entrance is past Crossshire town.
So, like, even further away from Duluth
Yeah, you go
or closer? Okay.
further away from Duluth.
Then, yeah, she will make sure she points out the area. Pretty good reason to believe she's mostly nesting out, well, beyond, but over this way. So, it's right between her and here.
Lily looks over at it and just nods to herself, and Lily Leaf will take out the fucking marker and just mark it. Very like cross. So we are led to understand that you are wishing to assist.
Absolutely.
Where?
And I mean, let's put it this way, glancing at what they've got on this map as far as who's taking what points.
Seems a lot. Lawless are doing a lot of the run and gun work. They're doing a lot of the raiding. They're doing a lot of the fucking with the supplies. The Ravens are doing a lot of the fucking with the Umber work, but also both of them band together and help out doing the big raids to try whittle down numbers. Their goal is to kill the Black Bay, but they got to reduce the fucking things around him. You know, it's dirty warfare essentially. It's very gritty. It looks like they're trying to take it place by place.
All right. What other known locations do they have on the map that maybe they wouldn't expect people at?
There is another abandoned area known as Rochester. Similar names. I've checked around the area. There are similar names such as that as another abandoned town that's not been really checked out, but there has been confirmed sightings of his troops in the area, and they're kind of worried about it because it looks like if they are mobilizing, they could hit a pretty decent counterattack. And there is a fuel station which has not been investigated yet. They're not sure. They have not seen anybody there. But if he's restocking, they will need it. Or they could use it themselves to mobilize. Could be a good ambush point.
Yeah, so, I mean, she'll go through, gesturing to the places. Well, you've got this place that looks like it could use a hit, or we could scope one of these.
If that's what you wish.
Flicks a glance over. Do you have
Just give
points
her-
that are of higher concern?
We are accepting any aid. If you wish to participate, kind of gestures to the map. Participate.
And where is the gas station that is unchecked as opposed to the
It is
village
about.
that is unchecked?
It's the western side of the town. It's not in the town, but it's on the western side of it. So you travel about 20 miles out from it, and there it is.
All right, so potential foothold first. And then depending on how that goes, it looks like you'd use people to scout out this other area just to see if they're sunk in or how well.
Just nods. Are you doing this on your own or?
And I mean, she will, via Packlink, be encouraging the others to pipe up as they need to. Do we have reason to expect any exceptional presence at the gas station?
All the three of the Ravens just give you a kind of odd stare. We've been going in as expecting heavy resistance each time.
It's nuts.
We've not been taking prisoners. That is a rule that myself and the Tailsinger agreed on.
She just nods, as if, of course. Naturally.
Any information we find is delved up between the two respective alphas. Since you are the alpha of your pack, it will be delved up between the three of us. This is an agreement we agreed on. No hiding information from each other.
Of course.
No, he gives her kind of a firm, nod, fucking right it is. You know what I mean? Get the distinct impression that this is something he's pretty serious on.
Yeah, no, it's not that she's making light of it. It's just definitely one of those things where he says it and she's like, well, yeah, of course. Yeah. Goes without saying. Essentially.
Clear. You kind of, we should kind of give that, it goes without saying type of vibe. He'll go, I'm making it clear so there is no mistake if it happens. Nobody can say that they did not know.
Appreciate it.
It is one warning. That is all I give.
Heard and understood.
Just gives a nod.
And yeah, prodding through the link too. Realistically, are there people we should favor for asking for eyes on our back, etc., etc.? Nobody? Okay, fine. Ugh.
Bob, you could say it in the fucking scene, not the
Yeah, you
side
could
chat.
say it in the fucking thing.
Man. Been riding this side chat Dougie for so goddamn long when it comes to the pack link.
Say it in this video.
All right. I'll say it on this recorded medium that can never be taken back. So through the pack link
Ta-da.
that until now was in text format. Realistically, the ones they'll accept are the Wardens of the Dawn. Practically, guys of Valorine are more experienced, but their reputation politically is not good.
True. And true. McDuncan. My thoughts?
I think having the Eyes of Valerina assist within the city is a great idea. In the fact that they are very well dug in pack. Alpha's been here a lot longer than most of us, and he is a glasswalker. As for watching our backs, depends how much you consider it worth. If you want to consider having their gaze on us, or keeping them to their own agenda, and we take the clears.
Based on what all we've heard about it, for one, how rough has it been? Well, I know it's been rough going in there.
It's
We're
heavy
hitting a
fighting.
new area.
It's heavy. It's been heavy fighting. These guys have been going at each other quite heavily. No casualties on this side yet, but it's been heavy fucking fighting each time.
True, but the packs involved have been mostly like Foster and Adrian, haven't they?
Yep.
So probably
the Lawless and Raven are no joke.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's a lot of Adrians.
Like especially the lawless. The lawless. There's three agents. There's the Tailsinger. Oh no, it's four. There's Tailsinger, Kieran, Lily, Leaf. The rest are all Fosterans. Like they've been grinding this thing. This Wormful has told them he wants a victory, so they've been going at it.
I'll look into securing someone to back us on the field.
You're bringing more people in.
You suggested it was a bad idea to plan going alone.
I thought you meant one of us.
You'd be, I'd be happy to have you.
The more people you bring in, the more aware he is.
True.
The more he can plan to counteract us. We've already done 2 successful raids. There won't be a third because he'll know we're coming. Not until we've whittled him down enough. The more people in, the more aware he is. We've been succeeding in smaller groups.
What do you suggest? It's pretty clear she's deferring to him, if only because look, you've been in the middle of this. I haven't.
Like I said, I assumed you were going to ask myself or the lawless to cover your retreat or cover whatever action you're doing.
She nods. Then, if your area is played out and further raids can't be made there, we'd be happy to have the eyes on our back while we're checking out this gas station.
Which back?
Is anyone weighing in via link?
I'm trying to understand what the
Particularly
fuck is going on right now.
Essentially, he said we would need some backup. Charlotte assumed they wouldn't be able to leave their areas.
I mean, he suggested backup is a good idea. You don't have to take backup essentially, but he suggested it. That'd be Leaf's advice.
All right, but
it's between the Lawless or the Ravens, probably. Which means one of them would have to be away from their own area.
Like I said, I just trying to figure out what's going on because I've heard a lot of shit, but I haven't been in the scene, so I don't actually know what we're talking about here.
I mean, it's literally what we've just heard in this scene. That's all we got.
All right.
So we know that both packs are working in different areas, fighting the Blackblade from certain points. They're asking us if we want to aid, how we want to aid. Charlotte's figuring there is a gas station there that's abandoned, which either is a place that we can take from them or that we can just secure on the outset readily as a foothold to launch further ambushes and raids from. And securing that would make it a lot more easy to check out the area, the township that he was talking about, where they've seen some of his troops, but they don't know if he's dug in and how well. But having a springboard point to do that from seems like a good idea. So the question is, are we taking backup? And if so, are we taking the Ravens? Are we taking the Lawless? Because the more packs we bring in, the more likely the Blackblade becomes more aware because there's more people running around.
Oh, okay. All right. Now I'm with you. So, over the pack link, there's Duncan leans back in his chair and he'll say, so depending on what kind of raid this is, if it's a quick get in, get out, find information, I think we'll be all right by ourselves with potentially 2 of these guys covering our exit. long as we have an exit, we should be clear. If we're going in for the big bad himself, well then personally I'd have to suggest getting the Furies on board.
Furies are tied up in the west.
I think we'd be better off getting the Furies on in the west and on our side.
And yeah, through the link especially, is all things considered, the Furies need a place to point themselves.
And why not best place themselves in the middle of the fray, front lines, in the wild, where they do best.
And you know what? Fuck it. Charlotte will point out. We'll finally lean over and actually gesturing over to the area that the Ravens have been trying to hold, with Lily trying to tackle all those Banes and whatnot. I know we're keeping it to as few as possible, but in light of the Wild Thing becoming far more out and active, they could probably tackle this place pretty competently. And I know it's another pack, but it would also free you up to back us and work on this side.
Lily looks at Leaf. Like she does. She looks at Leaf for a great. Leaf weighs it, rubs his chin, thinks. She's glaring at Leaf, and he'll just nod to himself. This is not a bad idea. They would have to remain umbral, though. If they start wandering around the Tellurian, that would give away certain things. That's the way we've been playing it. But it is not a bad idea.
All things considered, it seems to be their specialty.
Just gives a nod, like a slow one. Coordinated strike with Artemi. At least dampening some of the Banal presence there. It's not a bad solution, and it could free us up to do a lot more and give the Lost a lot more breathing room. It is not a bad idea.
Yeah, she just gives a nod. It's just, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, you pointed the area out, and it's like, man, that would be right where they would fit. So thank you for pointing it out, Tom. But yeah, she just nods, and if that frees up your group, we can more readily, with familiar hands and with us, check out this area, which could make for a good springboard to check out that town.
Leaf will nod. Very well.
And as far as I'm aware, correct me if I'm wrong, Rice, if we do go in for a larger assault with 4 packs instead of just 3, as far as I know, this Black Blade hasn't had contact with the Wild's Fang or yourselves. So he doesn't know what to expect from at least half of our force.
Leaf will nod. You can tell Leaf is a lot more tactical, and he doesn't have that kind of get a finish pride problem that you see some of them have. This guy plans, and he just nods to himself, like, yes, no, it's a good idea. I'll meet with Artemi and we'll run over what I need her to do. As far as you are aware, you know what you're doing, which will free up us 3 to cover your retreat while the Tail Singer takes his pack and make sure that it's enough sufficient to force to stay away from that area so you are not bogged down. If there is any in that area.
There's a nod.
Once we clear these 2 areas, then you'll top the town. That's where we're going after. Not straight away. If we need to patch up, we will and take our time. But that is our next goal.
Again, just the nod of agreement. Like, yes, I approve. This is a good plan.
He'll nod. Lily gets up and walks off. Maria looks after her and just nods to herself. And Leaf will just look over casually. Maria will just nod at him and walk out after Lily. Again, no tension, no nothing. It's just very one motion.
All right.
Well, is that all settled now, Rose?
It appears to be, unless you have any questions.
None thus far, Raya. I'm sure if I think of something, I will throw it by my alpha first.
Gives a nod.
And I suppose it is simply waiting until you have determined what you need to determine with Artemi and then moving.
I'll send for her in the next few minutes.
She gives a nod. Would you like us to stay nearby?
Why?
She shrugs. For ease, if you want to keep planning and moving after you've determined whether or not she's a factor in it.
If that's what you want.
It's a nod. Then thank you for the meeting.
Gives a nod.
Then yeah, she will go ahead and stand herself up.
Yeah, and obviously, seeing that this is done, McD will also stand.
Yolana follows.
He doesn't say anything, just staring down at the map as if he's still planning, analyzing.
He's doing what he do good.
Just like when you're walking out, you see Lily talking to Maria outside. It's not a heated conversation. It's just definitely whispering, or definitely it's silent. You can almost tell like they're communicating through Packlink, but it's definitely a talk.
Yes, they head out. She'll, give a polite nod in passing, but isn't going to interrupt their conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, as they leave the vicinity of the house. Well, I think that went well.
Good call on the wild say.
Hey, thought I should using what people are good at. This is just a smile that's like, yeah.
There's a bit of a smirk as she's glancing over. Yar?
Aye.
Let's go over to Yolana. As much as I'm fond of the Wardens, I don't want to throw them into a meat grinder.
So be it, Raya.
And yeah, I suppose they'll be tottering off and probably hanging out somewhere that's not too terribly far from the Raven's cabin. But giving a respectable berth just because they're having private meeting time, so she'll do that. Probably take a glance at her phone just to see if Maria's dropped her anything or anyone else has.
Nope. Yeah, Maria's busy dealing with her pack.
Yep.
You'll see Artemia walking towards the house, you know what I mean? She just walks inside, gives a nod at Lily and Maria and walks inside.
Take a lot of pressure off the Striders. And the Gallows.
Aye, and hopefully, if things go right, Eyes of Valerine will help out in the city.
Mm.
And then that's our city guys on the city, and our, well, you know.
Just so.
Covering all areas with our best people. Easy. I'm pretty sure I know somebody would be happy about to join us in the front line.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would. then yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's hanging in the area and just waiting to see if Leaf gives any indication that he wants them back to continue talking about it, or
No, Artemi and them, or Artemi and Leaf are in there for a hot minute. Maria eventually walks over, hands in her pockets, and she'll look over. Watts finally have agreed to take out the beans. So, let us know when you're going.
is there an ideal time of day or anything like that when dealing with these guys?
She gives a shrug. They'll appear when they appear. We don't usually can't take into account days. We just take into account how many there are and how fast we can kill them.
And how soon would the Lawless be able to be in position to call attention to their area so that we can check out the other?
Oh, they'll be there. Besides, they're not going to be in the same area as you. It wouldn't make sense otherwise. Then we'll be swarmed.
Oh, of course. No, just as soon as everyone's ready, let's do it.
Well, you're the one doing the raid, so. Sparking. Law's going to raid. Law's going to raid either way, with or without you.
Fair enough.
Should have known that one by now.
This is over. Eh. All right. Then I guess as soon as everyone is ready to roll out, let's do it.
Well, we know. She gives a smirk like it's that kind of we're waiting, it kind of gives us like a fond smirk as she's starting to walk back. And let's just stop her to say anything to her.
Sorry, she said what?
It's kind of, she gives you the, it's that type of thing. It's like, well, obviously,
Oh, well. Ugh.
Yeah, God, Charlotte, jeez.
Oh. What? All right, everyone go get your toys.
Okay.
She'll look over her shoulder. No guns, by the way. We don't use them. She'll look at Charlotte.
She just gives a nod like, I don't love it, but it makes sense.
Murpho's orders.
Gotcha.
I don't need any toys. Not for
It's
that
out,
God.
it's out and about enough that you can get away with pulling Krynos if you're smart. But no guns. We don't want a mass fucking firefight. They'll have guns, but most of them don't. Most of them have something else. She kind of just shakes her head as she's walking back, turning to walk back.
Something else?
For Maury.
Yeah, there's just like that nod of like, yes, that delicious.
Like I said, if you're smart about what time of day you can do it, you can get away with Krynos, no problem.
I'm assuming that would mean night, Torna.
Do look over. Late afternoon. Depends. It's pretty fucking bare country out there. Just a shitload of guns going off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Checks out. No guns.
Yeah, Marie just turns to start walking back. Unless anyone's stopping her.
As much as she wants to check on her, not gonna call her out and ask in front of the entire pack.
It's up to you guys.
Well, I assume Yolanda at least needs to go get her bat. Charlotte is probably gonna pick up a sword, and honestly, all things considered, it's a Parafiana. So she'll just let McDuncan know. Gonna go grab my gear. You see if she's okay?
Okay, I'll ask a question, but I'm not going to pray.
Of course.
And yeah. Before she gets back, she'll jog on over to Maria.
Look over her shoulder. She hears someone jogging up to her.
Ah, Maria, fancy meeting you here.
What's wrong, Alistair?
Oh no, I just wanted to make sure everything's all right.
She gives a smirk, like a raised eyebrow. Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, what?
You know how Charlotte is. You know she's getting all worry and stuff. I don't know you know what she's like.
Did she send you to talk to me? Did she?
She tried to, but I told her to go fuck herself because I don't need somebody to send me. I'm my own man, Maria. Did you know that? My own man.
You didn't do that. Did you really tell Charlotte to go fuck herself?
Well, in a way of speaking.
There's a raised eyebrow. Like, it's just like one raise.
No, of course I didn't. She's my elfer and I like her a lot. Why would I do that?
Then why did you say that you're going to do it?
Because I'm my own man, Maria.
Yes, but some people are not like me and wouldn't be skeptical. You might actually think that you did it.
Please, I'm only making a joke because I know you take it as a joke.
Shakes her head.
Or at least I think so, but clearly there must be something wrong. You're not taking that as a joke. How bad is it?
What?
It's just a smile.
Shakes her head. Besides, it's not like we're going to fucking war tonight. Not with all the fucking planning, Tweedledum and Big Tweedledee in there doing. Probably be tomorrow.
Well, I'm just making sure. I know how they are. They're all a bit excited.
He gives him the lean stare. I have the fucker in my head. I know how he is.
Yeah.
And I have the other fucking just shaking her head. Fucking get offenders, man. Oh, don't bring the Black Furies in. Yeah. Just shakes her head. As much as I think Neri's a cunt waffle, we need another Galliard.
Said it there yourself.
Leaf explains it. As much as Lily likes her to me, Lily's all fucking trimmers and pride. Oh, don't want my glory taken. Ooh, does the big fucking puff out chest. Me get offenders, does even the shoulder bump.
I know, I know, but
We're fucking prideful fucking people, and that's saying something coming from us.
Look, you'd had me convinced. But
it's just silly shite. It's so well. We were here, it's that type of fuck. Weren't we fucking 6?
Well, that's why I thought I had to make that little show a bit earlier.
Oh, I know. I heard you farting around.
I made sure to fart quite loudly.
I know he did. Got my brother all hopped up something fierce, and now he gets to find out he's in the back line. I'm sure he'll be well pleased.
I don't think he's going to be happy about that.
No, I don't think any of the pack are going to be happy about that. Smirking to herself.
No, they're not. But
no, Cora's not going to talk to you for a week.
It's not my fault.
No, I'm not saying it.
I am merely a cliff around my elders.
You built her up, MacDuncan. That's what you did. Now you gotta look into those baby eyes and tell her no, stay in the back.
I have not got to do that.
Oh, yes, you do.
I didn't tell her she was in the front either.
Oh, no. Well, you made her believe she was, though.
That's not for me. If the wormfoot decided.
Don't you worry. She'll run up to you with the little fucking puss in boots, the cat stare.
Are you trying to twist my words now, Maria? I feel like you're twisting my words.
No, I'm just going to be more entertained by you getting guilt tripped by Cora.
I'm not going to get guilt tripped by Cora.
You're going to get guilt tripped by Cora.
I am not going to get guilt tripped by Cora. If anybody's going to guilt trip me, it will be Charles, all right?
Charles is not going to give a shit.
No, but we have an understanding, me and Charles.
Yeah, I've known Cora longer than you. She's going to guilt trip her.
I have an understanding.
Charles is not even involved in this mission. You dozy fuck. Smirks.
But either way, it's not the point.
Oh, no. I'm just going to look forward to guilt tripping you. It's going to be great.
You're going to guilt trip. She's not going to guilt trip me.
She's
all right.
Going to cling to your leg. I'm telling you now. She'll run and cling to your leg and you'll be dragged along the floor.
I mean, that's all right. I mean, it's normally what happens on our patrols anyway.
No, just watch. I'm telling you.
I will be watching.
Mm-hmm. But you have the fucking meta staring at you next.
Oh no.
The big one, yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, he'll be like, "Ugh, I'm a menace. I'm unhappy.
I'll break his
Ugh.
fucking jaw.
I mean,
look
she
at
just
me
gives
like
a
that.
nod. I mean, it's about fucking time.
Do you mean it's about fucking time?
Oh, he's been walking around like he's cock of the fucking walk.
He wants to look at me like that just because the elders told him no. They're not.
I mean, you are both cleats, you know, McDuncan.
I know what I am.
I know.
Maria.
I'm just saying.
Is that a problem?
Why are you assuming it's a problem? I'm just saying you're both cleats, you know. There's no. Maybe he feels like you're you're a challenge to him.
I'm a challenge to him. You're damn fucking right I am.
Oh, but I'm just saying, maybe.
Am I not a challenge to him? Is that what you're saying? You're saying he's better than me?
I mean, maybe I'm
You're
just
saying
saying
he's better than me, Maria? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. I mean, I've
You
heard some
seem to
people
be
say
implying that
that.
sort of thing.
Oh, will you stop raising your? She starts getting angry. Then no, don't be yelling at me now, Alistair McDonald.
I
would
would
start
be if
pumping
you were
up.
saying a mattress is better than me.
I'm not saying a medicine is better than you. I'm saying people have said that a medicine than you. Wait till I fucking finish me sentence, you fucking Scottish fuck you. You're getting right in his face. Like it just goes from 0 to like fucking rage in about like 9.5 of a second. Even Sharon Johanna look around because whoa.
Well, then it sucks to be him because guess which fucker's going to be on the front line? Not him, isn't it?
Well, I better go fucking remind him then, shouldn't you? You big
Hey,
fucking
then I will go
bearded
remind
fucker.
him.
Well, go on then. Go on.
I will.
Go.
He turns and storms off.
Fucking. Look up. Just start seeking. Oh yeah, no, I don't wait to. Did you see her climbing up the stairs?
What are you mumbling at?
Oh, I'm mumbling at you, you big fucking Santa Claus. Fuck you. Like, for the whole fucking world to see. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, was that it? Was shouting across it? What?
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 I can't hear you. Come closer.
Takes a few steps closer. Can you hear me now? Huh?
No, closer.
Steps up. Comes
there you
right
go.
up to it. What?
Fuck it, she will do it because it's Maria. It's just, I know whose fucking kid she is. There you go, Alistair.
What's that?
That's a headbutt.
That's a
That is
headbutt.
That's a
Good
headbutt.
headbutt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Takes 2. Takes 3.
Just
It's like takes a step back. Hey, I'm fucking.
That's what you fucking get for raising your fucking voice at me, madam.
Oh, is that it?
Oh, yeah. Now go and fucking make sure that Menace knows you're fucking better than him. Because what are you? Huh? 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 What do you do, Alistair? Because you're still silent.
I punched my mic and it disconnected it. So what was the last thing she said? Sorry.
She was like, "What are you? What the fuck are you? Are you a fucking child of Gaia? Are you? Is that what they are? Huh? Huh?
Don't you fucking dare!
Oh, I'm daring. We're not gonna go.
I am Alistair fucking McDuncan.
Oh, what are you doing? I mean,
Fiona Galliana, don't you fucking forget it.
Oh well, I won't forget it, but the fucking Menace is forgetting us.
You know what he does? Fuck it. Is he'll kind of grab her face by both the cheeks and pull her right into him, like, don't you forget it.
Oh Jesus! Fucking Lily steps off the porch by that point. You know what I mean? The fucking just jumps down off the fucking top of the thing, and Maria's like holds up her hand, like, no, I got this. Grabs Alistair by the beard. I imagine Alistair's like, not the beard. Do you know what I mean? And pulls him right in. What? Do you know who the fuck I am?
Oh,
I'm Maria. No. I'm Maria Darcy Lynch fucking Krause. And if a Menace looks at me anyway funny, I put him into the fucking dirt. So get out there, Alistair fucking McDuncan. And remind him what they fucking are. Don't be fucking farting around with me. Go on. Yeah, mad fuck you. Before I start raising my voice.
I love our conversations, Maria. So inspiring.
She just nods. Lily just has the most confused, like, I want to punch something, but I don't what.
Yeah, it just walks off.
Then he just kind of gives a look at Maria, like, but does the lifting of the fists. You know what I mean? She's like, no, 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 Lily, it's fine, fine, it's fine. Go on back inside. And yeah, no, Maria leads Lily back inside, but Lily's like, but I wanted to punch him in the face. It's just let in.
Fellas in the pack link, like, it's been 5 minutes. What happened?
What?
I see you.
What? We had a very inspirational talk. It was lovely.
Well, okay.
She broke my nose, I think.
As he rides back with the busted nose.
Like, she
Yeah,
pauses,
no.
glancing back as he's finally leaving the area. Like,
Just wiping his face, just like, oh, she broke my nose. It was fantastic.
there's the confused nod of like, oh, okay, well, you're happy about it, and that's good. The most confused Glasswalker face. Oh. Okay. Just shakes her head like, okay, you know what? That's lovely. You do you.
Yolanda just Homer Simpsons into the bushes.
Do you guys want to end it there, or?
No, right. Now I've got to go tell Cora that she's not on the front lines.
What?
I've got to do it. Might as well rip off this plaster early.
Okay. I will leave you to it, I suppose. Still just looks so confused. Like, I'm not sure
Thanks.
where this came from.
Let's see if that fucking master's actually staring at me like that. I'll break his fucking jaw. It starts grumbling.
Like, the look after, like, ooh!
Yolanda's head pops back out of the bushes. There's like twigs and shit in her hair. This was not well thought out.
She
Now
will look at Yolanda.
boy.
She will not give her directions either way, and she will head back to the cabin.
Space Badger Yolanda scuttles up on the sitch, but does not make the final approach. She's just out there watching.
Go on, McD.
Oh, we do it. All right. We're actually doing this. Okay. So
If
All
you want to go up to Corey, you can do it. I'll fucking do it.
all right, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah,
you see her, like, I'll go put this into perspective, MacD. She's all amped. She's like, you can see her going, yeah, Damon, all right. When we're in the battle, I want you to jump. And then Jeremy, I want you to jump this way and then jump that way. We're going to jump this way and then BAM! Jeremy and Damon both look at each other. Cora, that's not how physics works. He's like, I know. But when we have, like, our Gru abilities, physics don't matter. See, we have teamwork and consistency.
Cora.
She turns with the breastplate. Alistair.
Cora, have you heard?
Heard what? What?
Well, turns out that Charlotte's been negotiating with Leaf. And me and Yolanda and the others are heading on the front lines. Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah, she gives like the excited, like, yay! Clap, that type of thing.
So where are you
Ragnar.
headed?
Ragnar and Bowens give the nod. Jeremy and the boys give the nod.
So, do you know where you guys are? What are you up to? Are you guys?
No.
Are you?
Well, we're assuming we're heading on the front lines as well. So, are we? As the whole
Oh,
pack like crowds around her, like McDuckin's like looking into a
It's
bunch
just
of
that
like,
moment of just like, oh no.
I'm going to break them all.
And this is how McDuncan dies. The glorious applause.
Yeah, they're all there. You know, they were listening to Cora's little motivational speech.
It's just kind of like that moment, just like, oh no. I don't think so. You don't know where you
What?
are.
No, I mean they didn't say.
Oh, Cora, you need to find out.
It's kind of like you can slowly see it. It's like you know when you like puncture hole in a tiny hole in the balloon. But I thought we would be in the.
I don't know. Wait.
Oh, I see.
You need to find out, Cora.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I get it.
What?
Just clear. No, it's fine. I'm just clear. Just. Mhm.
There's that moment where it's just like, oh yeah, that hurt. But he'll look at Bones. But he'll give the look to Bones like, yeah, that's right. I'm on the front line, you little bitch.
Ragnar kind of looks over, like as you're like slowly puncturing a hole in the core of balloon. Ragnar looks at Bones, my little buddy. Looks like it's back to drinking liquor and cheap porn. You're the only one who watches that. And then you look at McDuncan, looking at him, and kind of look at him, staring, and kind of giving that eye narrow. Like, what the fuck is he looking at? You know what I mean? But Bones does stare because, like, you're staring at me, I'm staring at you. Stare.
It's kind of like the stare at the victory. The confused face of the mouse. Yes, I confused the mouse. Fucking piece of shit. And looks down because there's a core in front of him that's 5 rage, and it's suddenly slowly getting less excited. That's not good.
Jeremy's like, oh, god dang it. Well, Damon, just like it's Damon. And he's like, I'm here. You know, he's behind. Oh, fuck. And Pecora then is like, oh, well, it's fine. It's cool. I am happy for you guys. He gives a smile. Front lines. It's great.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cora.
Oh, no. It's fine. Just,
Oh,
you know.
oh, I know. All right, and high. Get on the front lines. Get in the thick of it.
Kind of my job. Do you know the movie The Mystery Men? It's literally like they put away all their issues. You know what I mean? That's literally what they feel like at the minute. Well, thanks for bringing the news anyway. Gives like Alistair the pat, and I'm really happy for you guys.
That's not the point. It's not the point. Because, look, listen. I am sorry that you didn't get dragged onto the front line with us, but I'm pretty sure there'll be another time that me and you can shed blood together.
Well, hopefully.
No, don't you say hopefully.
Right now, we're just being the glorified B team. So, hopefully. She gives a smile, like, yeah.
In the glorified B team.
That's what we've been mainly doing. We've been told, like, yeah, you go help out here, but don't, like, do anything, like, major, because we don't want you to cause any, like, proper trouble, because you guys are a bit clustery, so.
Well,
like, Gable's been pretty much big dick about it, you know? He doesn't want Gates fucking with his shit.
Oh, that's Abel. He pretends he's Mr. Big Dick. He's actually just a troll doll.
He made fun of my hair, so that wasn't pretty nice.
He made fun of hair. You seen him? But
I
either
mean,
way,
it's nice.
Either way, we don't talk bad of those that aren't here.
But yeah, no, it's cool. Me and the guys would just
You don't go down being the glorified B team. Put your foot down, Cora. You're the alpha of a pack.
I can hardly put my foot down to an Adrian.
No. But you can there's nothing wrong with showing that bit of spunk that you've got. Turn that you're a bit more than just a B team. You're not the B team, are you? You are, you're the Wardens.
Yeah. Gives a smile, and so far nobody wants us on anything at the minute, so that's okay though. We'll figure it out. Won't we, guys? And they all give the sage nod. Well, thanks, Alistair. And I'm really happy. So give the pat on your shoulder. Come on, guys, let's go back to Jeremy's. And she just starts wandering through them. Yeah, Damon looks over, watching after as Jeremy nods and puts the cigarette in his mouth, and Han Solo and Chewie over there kind of just turn each other and go following after the Alpha. Bowen just keeps looking at you like, what the fuck is he looking at me? As he's walking backwards.
If he looks over his shoulder, it's the look again, yeah, you've heard that right. I'm on the front line, you piece of shit. Just that look of yes.
Bones will eventually turn. Do you have a problem with me?
Why'd you have a problem with me, Bones?
You keep looking at me.
Keep looking at me?
You keep looking at me.
What I hear, you've been giving me a lot of funny looks recently.
Well, you are a funny-looking man.
Oh, is that it? You think I'm a funny-looking man? Takes a step forward.
Bones, Ragnar's like that. No, I'm not going to stop this. Fucking Bones walks over. Yes, I do. That's why I said it.
Is that right?
Yes.
Is that right? Roll initiative.
Yeah. Jeremy's like, all right, yeah, clean break, you guy. You know what I mean? Bones is this.
Fuck you, Elon. He's sitting on the tree stump.
I'll let you go first. I always let the PCs go first.
All right. Well, not exactly sure, but either way, if I get a surprise round or not. But spending 2 rage. And McDade's straight up fucking headbutt him.
All right. Bowen spends 3. We'll use one of his rage actions to sidestep.
It's just a dex, bro. Oof.
You get him.
I get him for 1, 2, 3,
Mhm.
3. Strength 3, and it's lethal for a headbutt, isn't it? Because it's a head. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Soaks 3 of it.
Yeah, boom! Just straight away.
Okay, you hit Bones. That's cool. He will use his main action.
Wait, did he try and dodge?
Use one of his rage to dodge. Oh no, he used his rage. No, main. Your go. Sorry. Blah blah blah. Your go.
Right. I don't even have my combat shield. This is not helping me. Did I forget all my things? Give me 1 sec. I'm going to get it. Man's been looking at me funny. I need this because it's got all my fucking difficulties on it. There we go. All right. We did to try and sweep him. To diff 8.
Miss.
Nope. Miss.
Cool. Bones. Roll your grapple. His 10s pop.
So roll my grapple. What's my grapple?
To resist and crawl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, I can't beat that.
You can roll to whittle down some of the damage off him. He's gonna squeeze.
Well, that's 3.
That's 3. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nope.
You feel like he nearly just broke your spine. Just he picks you into the grapple and then just, do you know what I mean? He growls and everything as he starts. You feel like your spine's about to snap.
Yep. So that happens. McDee's not happy about it, but
You have rage. Your rage is your rage round. Your second round. You have to roll to get out,
yeah, but today
or you can try to roll to overturn it.
with the she's got more dice than me. I can't. It's spending. I can't spend willpower. Well, spending willpower anyway. Fuck it. Can I? I don't know. I don't think I can in rage actions.
You can spend willpower, yeah.
Oh, you can in rage. All right then. Well, I'm gonna roll to try and get out.
Nope. And for the third one, what's Bones going to do in his third rage? Oh, I know what he'll do. Yeah. Roll. He doesn't succeed, so he doesn't try to apply pressure. You can feel he was trying to do something, he just couldn't get the right angle of it's the muscle. You just can't get around it properly. Or maybe the jarring headbutt you hit him just knocked him for 6. You know what I mean? He just can't get the right angle. But top of the round. Your go.
Let's try and break out. Sending willpower for win penalties naturally.
Okay.
3. And spending 2 more rage.
3. Actually, no, 4 with the 10.
Yep, nope.
His go. All right. I'll roll this. The man Bones. He releases and drops to one knee. And the question is, Tom, do you take an action to hit him?
I feel like the only answer I can say is yes.
It is up to you. It is up to you. You could see it as an honorable surrender. You could see it as something else. It is up to you. How would MacD interpret what just happened?
You know what? There's that second of like he gets dropped and he goes whirls round like he's got like drop into one knee. He's at mid waist height, so that knee is coming round to go connect with that jaw. But as he does, he just kind of stops before the foot comes off the ground. Just looks down and sees that they're one knee.
Jeremy just very calmly goes, Bone surrenders, you win.
Just kind of looks around for a second. Stops.
Yeah, by this time, Cora's turned around and turned to face all of you.
Right. See it around. Yeah, he starts to walk off.
Yolana hops off the stump and follows.
And Cora just closes her fists and unleashes them as Bones clearly looks at his alpha and just storms off. Ragnar just takes a breath and just nods at Cora and follows after Bones immediately. And Damon walks over to Cora and just puts a hand on his shoulder as Jeremy just takes a reasonable amount of time just to process and will go after Bones as well. And fuck it. Let's roll for Cora. Go after MacD. If she will. Not the botch. Yeah, Cora starts walking after MacD. Not angry, but she just starts walking. She pushes Damon out of the way.
Yeah, no, he's firmly kind of trudging off. He's battered to all shit. It's clutching around his waist because a press like that on his lungs. Yeah, that's hurting. And he goes probably like around the back of one of the houses somewhere. That's a bit out the way and starts spitting out a bit of blood. Just
Shit. You gonna be okay?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
That was certainly something.
It was nothing.
What's it all about anyway?
It was nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, by this time, Cora actually rounds the corner.
And McNeil pretty much instantly put on the actors out. Yep, stand up straight. That shouldn't crack that way. Half smile, strained. Oh, God.
She takes a breath, and it's a long, measured one, as if she's weighing out, okay, here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say. You know, it's that type of like, I'm the Arun and I'm trying to balance myself. So you tell me I'm not in the front lines, but you attack my menace. Comes out exactly like that, really fast. You know what I mean? As if she's like, okay, I'm just going to say it now. Rage aside.
Hey.
Did he do something to you?
It's been a lot stirring around. I had to see it.
See what?
There's a lot of rumors that he keeps looking at me funny and all this stuff like that. I can't be having him at it like that. It's a challenge.
Rumors.
I heard the other Fianna saying it.
Other Fianna saying it. Not. Okay.
Aye.
Well, the other Fianna wouldn't have let you keep your pride.
I realize now.
You might have won. Or you might have not. But when it looked like you were about to lose and Bones gets overexcited, I made sure that he got to treat you with some dignity. Because you're my friend. Attacking my metas aside. Attacking my pack mate aside. I'm not angry. No, I'm not very good at lying. I am angry. But I let you keep your pride. You won in the eyes of the nation. Now, when everybody looks at you, you can tell them that you won. My Philodox, the Fianna, confirmed it. But don't ever attack my pack again. Rumors aside, you come talk to me. Like we're friends. Okay?
Aye. But as a man of my word, not a simple nod will do. And he gets down. That I promise. To you as alpha of your pack, that the scene that happened there will not happen again.
You're lucky I find your accent adorable. She just will nod respectfully, treats it respectfully that it is. Again, doesn't disrespect MacDuncan at all.
Okay. I truly am sorry.
It's all right. I accept your apology.
Oh. Does have quite a squeeze on him, though. Fuck.
She doesn't say anything. She just turns to start walking off because it's like, I'm leaving now.
Yep, nope. Just lets her leave and just gets up. He will, go to Glabro. Moan a little bit because that hurts like fuck. Yeah, and he'll just stop walking off unless Yolan says anything to him.
No.
Yeah, and he very quietly, uncharacteristically starts walking off.
Yeah, at this point, Yolan's just going to the bar, man. It is officially beer o'clock.
All right, guys. Anything else?
You know,
Take the overwhelming silence into a thing. No, outright as no. So yeah, Charlotte will stay sat on her porch, keeping a vague kind of passive read on her pack mates as much as she can, as much as they're just kind of there, keeping an eye on overall tone, making sure nobody's too worked up, but not intervening because she's not a Cleith anymore. The implications are not worth it. Don't know. She will be sat back, and finally, as the other two are going their separate ways, will hop up off the porch and head inside. And I think there we can close our scene.